So after chapter number 1, there is chapter number 2 named as Principles of Management. So I will not give you the online classes on this chapter because I will need the board to explain you to get the better view, and I can explain it better in the classroom in the board. Okay, so let's jump into the chapter number 3 known as the business environment. So business environment, as we all know, that in the business where it is being situated and how it is working upon, and how it is growing, how it is making profit, what is the proper environment, all the things, all the factors that are supporting the business to become a successful one, or any of the business may fail in their field. So the environment upon which the business has been started is known as the business environment. In everyone's life there is one environment, isn't it? So we, the society, we are having the social environment and technological environment, as because we are using our mobile, laptop, and e-classes, etc., projector. So these are all the technologies, or you can say at our home we use the fridge or the washing machine, the various technologies. So in everyone's life there is one environment, such as the business that is also having an environment with the factors that they are being associated with, they are being surrounded with, sorry. So this business environment is such a interesting topic, which is being divided into two divisions. One is your the internal environment, and another one is the external environment. Now see, let's go through the meaning of business environment. So this term business environment means the all the sum total of the individuals, or the individuals that are being associated with the business, the institutions that are being associated with the big business, and the other forces, maybe the insiders, maybe the outsiders, maybe under the control of the business, maybe uncontrollable for the business enterprise, but all of the factors that affect the performance of the business, that can make the business to run successful, or that may make the business down. So everything, when comes into a nutshell, we can say it as a common term known as the business environment. Okay, so does this so there are various business environments, with your some of them are economic environment, or the social environment, the political environment, the technological environment, and the other, suppose your demographic environment, then your geographical environment, then your society, etc., various other, then your shareholders, etc., comes under this. Okay, then see, these individuals or the customers, they are also act as a your environment. Okay, so some of them, the changes are some of the changes that happen within the environment, and some changes are controllable for the business, and they can just move on with these changes. And some changes or some environment are uncontrollable in nature, so the business have to adapt that changes and have to go with the flow without being making any kind of losses, and hence they have to go with the proper planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling, so that their business can survive properly, and then and they can have a good growth. Okay, now see, on the basis of this discussion, so the business environment has some of the following features. Okay, so this first feature, we can say that totality of external forces. Now see, what does this point say? This point say that the business environment has both the external, internal, all of the total environment, business environment, and hence it is known as the totality of external forces. Now see point number 2, specific and general forces. So we know that specific forces are some that directly and immediately hamper the business's day to day working, okay, or day-to-day performance. So this specific means something that is related directly, okay. So this specific and general forces include your specific forces such as investors, customers, competitors, and suppliers, okay. So they directly hamper the immediately the day-to-day working, such as see, the investors, if they don't invest in the business may run in the loss. And the customers, if they don't purchase the business's products, so there will be less sale and hence less profit. Or the competitors, if they turn to be a good seller in the market, so the businesses competition will get down. And the suppliers, if they don't provide the proper raw materials, and hence the business may not be able to purchase that much of raw materials that they need for their manufacturing. Now comes the general forces. General forces include the social, political, legal, and technological conditions which have the impact, but they have the indirect impact, or they may not directly impact the business environment, or they may have the very little impact, okay. Now see the social and political. So what happens, see, in the social environment, we the people living in the society, so the customers generally are the societal environment, okay. So now what happens, so suppose one product that has been manufactured by the business, so it is not accepted in the society, okay. So suppose the let me give you an example. The garment company has manufactured the western type of tops or the dresses for the girls in, and they went to sell it in the village areas. So the society of the village areas, they may not accept that, okay, because they need to upgrade their fashion, they need to upgrade their thinking, their upbringing, so they may not accept that fashion, so they may reject it. For that, it can hamper the sales of the business. Then comes your political, the politics or the political party of that particular area, they may not allow the products of a particular company, or they may ask for some of the bribes, or they may put some of the taxes, etc., and hence it may hamper the business. Then comes your legal. Suppose some of the company, they are selling the illegal goods, so it may hamper the business, because the government, if they come to know it about, then they may ban it. As we all know that Gujarat has banned the alcohol, isn't it? So it is the legal uh, environment that is just putting a bridge, that is just hampering the business to sell it over there. Then technological conditions, the many new technology may be introduced in the business, but the employees, they may not be expertise with those technologies, so it is the barrier for the business, because they have to make the employees to give the proper training to, so that they can become the expertise and the specialized to operate with that technology. So these are all the environment that hamper directly or indirectly to the business environment, and hence the business have to deal it with them, okay. So the next point is interrelatedness. See, the business environment, though it is your internal or the external, they have the quite interrelatedness with the different parts of the business that the businessmen are dealing with. The various elements or the parts, they are closely interrelated, such as your, just now I told that the social and the political, they are interrelated. How? Because see, the if the society is not accepting anything, so it will be the political party also that may support the society, that we are living in this society we may not accept. So the political and the social are quite interrelated with this, okay. So, and the another example has been given that due to the life expectancy of the people, due to the increased life expectancy of the people have become more aware about the health related products, such as your fat free cooking oil, or the coke, or the your cholesterol free oil, and etc. So these are the two things that are being interrelated, as because the your health and the product manufacturing, they are both interrelated. Now see, next comes your dynamic nature. Dynamic, yeah, we always know the fact that the business environment is dynamic in nature, and moreover they get changing over and over for the period of time. So this business environment, they continuously get changing environment from time to time, because, and the best example in this is your technological environment day after day, and the technology is getting more advanced, and for what they need to be always ready to accept the new technologies that has been invented by the new scientists and all. Now comes the uncertainty. Yeah, we know that this dynamic and uncertainty are quite interrelated, because the dynamic is what the changing, and if any business cannot cope up with the changes, so it may lead to a uncertainty for their future, isn't it? So the business environment is commonly like your uh, uncertain in future, because they don't know what will happen in the next 5 years, what will be their future and all. They just don't know. They have to cope up with the changes. If they can absorb it, they can win it. If they cannot absorb it, they may have to face a loss, and ultimately they have to go with the lockdown. Okay, now next comes your complexities. Yeah, business environment is quite complex, because one may be interrelated with the other, one may be hampering the other. Because if suppose your demand is more, but you are not getting a proper suppliers, so what will happen? In case the demand is more, you cannot produce more, and hence there will be less supply. So if the demand is more, supply is less, the demand curve will go disbalance, and hence your business will face the loss, the huge loss, isn't it? So hence it is related with the quite complexities, and during this complex environment, the business have to be patient enough to understand the whole fact, and they have to just unknot the tight knot. Okay, now comes your, for example, there is one example being given in the book. It may be difficult to know the extent of the relative impact of the social, economical, then your political, technology, or legal factors on change in demand of a product in the market. Exactly, if the demand increases, so the demand will directly have the influence over the social, then economic, political, technological, and the legal factors. So it may have the positive impact, or it may have the negative impact, or it may be a matching or the mismatching or the mix matching of the social, economical, or technological, and legal, or political, or legal. It may be the sum total or the deductive of any of the environment, and hence this demand may be bring a devastating factor, or a devastating environment, the devastating environment, or the demand, or the change in demand may bring the environment, or the positive environment for the business, in which the business can earn more profit. Then comes your relativity. So this business environment is totally different from one country to another, because every country, they have the different political environment, then your society is different, economic quality is different, everything differs. So the western countries and the eastern countries, the middle east countries, they just don't matches with one another. Hence the business environment is quite different from one country to another. Okay, similarly, one example has been given over there. The demand for saris may be fairly high in India, whereas it may be almost non-existent in France, isn't it? So let's sum it up here, and we'll continue in the next class, the importance of business environment. Thank you.